is the charge? Eating a meal? A succulent Chinese meal?
You're listening to the alternative ICTFC commentary.
Gentlemen, this is Democracy Manifest.
Hey guys, this is Ryan Reynolds. On a Saturday afternoon, there's nothing better than listening to the alternative ICTFC commentary. Grab a beer and escape the worries of the world whilst listening to an uneducated idiot try and sound educated about League One football. And it's live, too. The Alternative ICTFC Commentary.
Welcome to the very first and possibly only alternative ICTFC commentary. That's right, Inverness Caledonian Thistle is in deep trouble, and I thought it'd be a brilliant idea to start a show on a Saturday afternoon to talk about everything all ICT, and this week looks like we're goosed. We need to raise £200,000 by the 16th of October, maybe the end of the month, don't know which, and we've set up a GoFundMe page to do this. It does not look good. And it's an interesting situation as well with, if I were to take a guess of what's going on behind the scenes, there are people who are owed money by Caley, And there are people who want Caley to go into administration so they can start again, so the club has a fresh start and lose the debt. But there are people who have that debt who want the club to continue. So I think there's a wee battle going on. There's been mention of this on Twitter. I think it's going to be an interesting week because I don't think that fund's going to go up fast enough. What are we at the moment? I think we're around about sort of mid-20,000s, I think. To get to 200,000 in a week and a half. There's not that many fans, I'm afraid. We get about 1,200 fans a week at home. And if they all gave £100, that's only £120,000. And then, of course, to get to the end of the season will require 1.6 million? Where's that going to come from? I just can't see it happen. And Big Dunk rescinding his wage. Good thing? Bad thing? Here he is talking about it.
I felt as if it would be appropriate for myself to offer my wage into that pot. So obviously they don't have to look for 200 grand, they can look for a bit less now, can't they? So that will continue, I'll get my wage to try and help the club.
So we'll hear more from him later on. It does mean though he'll stay, so a lot of people won't like that. I think it's probably a good thing in the sense of that, it's costing us less, but what must be like for the players, I don't know. So anyway, we'll be on a positive today. It's all about being positive today. We're going to try and have some fun. And I've got my co-host with me, AI. All right, AI, how are you today?
I'm good. How are you?
Well, doing okay, considering the facts. I want to be talking about Caley Thistle and all the good things about Caley Thistle.
Well, there's not that many, are there?
True, but do you have any positive points about Caley?
There are none.
None? You've got none?
Yeah, none.
Look, you're an AI. Can't you look into the internet or something and find something positive about them?
We won the Scottish Cup in 2015.
Everybody knows that.
We beat Celtic in 1996, I think.
I don't even know if that's right. Have a check and come back in 2 minutes with something, okay?
Yeah, okay. I'll try. I'll do my best.
Well, you have to.
Whatever.
So, we have a half hour of build-up of the show where we'll talk about the teams, well, briefly about the teams, and then on 3 o'clock we're just going to sit and wait for the scores to come in, and we'll check out the other scores as they come in, and basically I'm going to try and keep you entertained over those next 45 minutes to half time, and then from the second half as well to the end of the game. And fingers crossed I can try and keep this as exciting and as fun as possible. This is the Alternative ICTFC commentary, and we are live this Saturday afternoon. I think we need a song, don't we? This is what you do in radio shows. This is, although it's not radio, it is internet. Let's have a song to liven things up a bit, yeah? And like I said, everything's all things Caley here, so it's all about Caley Thistle.
Hey guys, this is Ryan Reynolds. On a Saturday afternoon, there's nothing better than listening to the Alternative ICTFC commentary.
Here among your Joy in pieces everywhere. Hearts are full and spirits high. Underneath the same blue sky. Raise your hands up to the light. Sing it loud with all your might. Feel the love, it never ends. Find it here among your friends. Give me a C, give me an A, give me an L, give me an E, give me a Y. What does that spell? Caley Thistle, Caley Thistle.
I told you everything was all about Caley Thistle.
If you want to see my boobs, keep listening to the alternative ICT FC commentary. I'll show you after. I promise.
Don't know about you, but I'll be here to the end. So AI, have you found anything interesting about Caley Thistle? Anything at all?
How about I provide you with details about today's opponents?
Do you know what? That actually sounds very professional. So let's do that, shall we?
Well, that's my job. I am a professional.
No, you're a robot.
No, I'm not. I'm a real lady.
Well, come on, what have you got then? Tell us. Who are we playing today?
Today we are playing Arbroath FC at Gayfield Square. Ha ha, gay.
Don't think you can laugh at that these days.
You do know AI is in its infancy, so I act like a child.
Fair point. Crack on.
Historically, Inverness has had the upper hand, winning 10 out of their 23 previous meetings, while Arbroath has managed to secure victory 5 times. Their last matchup in July ended in a goalless draw, showcasing how closely matched these sides can be. However, the two teams have shared some thrilling encounters, like the 3-2 Inverness win last September and a 4-2 victory for Arbroath earlier that same month.
And that would be September last year, because we haven't played them this year yet, have we?
Okay, keep your pants on. Inverness have been resilient but inconsistent recently, drawing their last 3 matches, including a 1-1 stalemate against Cove Rangers and a goalless draw with Stenhousemuir. Arbroath, on the other hand, had a solid win over Montrose and a draw with a Lower Athletic.
Where are they from? Hawaii?
What are you talking about?
Aloha Athletic.
Yes, Aloha Athletic. What's your problem?
Are you sure about that?
Yes, I am. Do you want some?
All right, keep going.
For Arbroath, their attacking unit has been firing, especially in their recent wins, while Inverness will rely on a more balanced approach, having kept clean sheets in 43% of their matches against Arbroath historically. The battle between Arbroath's attackers and Inverness's defensive stability will be key.
Yes, I have to agree with you there. I watched the Arbroath Cove game last Saturday that was on BBC Alba, and Arbroath actually looked all right. They could score goals, something that we cannot do at the moment for some weird reason. Billy Mackay, come on, get that boot used, score some goals.
Billy does need to get his finger out and bang a few in.
But we have signed that new guy, Charlie Riley, and he's a striker, so fingers crossed he can get us some goals. AI, tell us about him.
Sure. Charlie joined ICTFC on loan this week. He joined the club from Dundee and will be with us until January 2025. That is, if ICTFC is still around then. Riley is 22 years old and is a forward. He joined Dundee in June 2023 from Albion Rovers. He started his career coming through the academy at Hamilton Axes before moving to Partick Thistle for the 2020-21 season.
You mean Hamilton Accies?
Whatever, everyone knows what I mean. Can I continue?
All right, don't get your cables in a twist. Go on.
You, Fanny. Upon the expiry of his contract at Partick Thistle, he joined League Two Albion Rovers, spending 2 seasons with the Wee Rovers. In his first season at Rovers, he scored 7 goals across his 36 games for the club. In 2022-23, Riley scored an impressive 24 goals and assisted 19 times for Rovers as he was named Scottish League Two Player of the Year and nominated for PFA Young Player of the Year. Following his exceptional season with Rovers, Riley joined Premiership side Dundee. He spent a short period last season on loan at Arbroath. Welcome to Inverness, Charlie.
Yes, welcome to the team, Charlie. Okay, we've just got over 15 minutes now until kickoff. And talking of the team, this is perfectly timed.
Here, Mun. It's time for the ICTFC team lineup. Shiny rubber bumpers.
Shiny bumpers indeed. Right, so our lineup today to face our Broth. We've got, obviously, Debaga. I can't pronounce his name right. I'm so sorry if that is it. In defence, we've got Davidson, Savage, lovely guy. We met him in a petrol station once, and he was quite frightened to see us because we were like, "Hey, Savage, how are you doing?" Or Remy. Anyway, he said hello and he was very nice to us, so he's a cool guy. Divine, our top goal scorer, isn't he? He must be. I don't know how many he's got. So, and Gilmore, we've got McKinnon, Mackay, he's our captain. Longstaff's in there as well. Alan, Nolan, and the big news. We've got Riley, who's starting today. The question is, what's he going to do? What's he going to do? Is he going to get us any goals at all? Oh, man. It would be so sweet if we could at least get... Imagine a hat-trick or something. That would be good, wouldn't it? But I just don't know. I've got a pretty bad feeling about today. So fingers crossed. Riley, you are going to bring us some luck, considering how awful this week has been for us poor Caley Thistle fans. In substitutes, we've got Newman, Duffy, Brooks, McLeod, Thompson, Bray, Ferguson, and Ewan. I'm surprised Duffy's not actually starred. Actually, I do rate Wallace Duffy. Anyway, I'm sure he'll get on. So we aren't long till kick-off, and we've got a few more bits and bobs to do before then. And we're going to keep you up to date with everything that happens that we can do. We're not at the game, but we're going to keep an eye on everything, socials, and bring it all to this place. What time are we at now? 2:44. Kickoff is almost here. 15 minutes, exactly 15 minutes. How do I know that?
News just in, the alternative ICTFC commentary is as awesome as the independent Republic of Scotland. Mon the ICT.
Under Highland skies so blue, chasing dreams with every move, running fast we shoot and score, cheer for Thistle we want more, in the crowd we stand as one, from the dawn to setting sun, unity our hearts align, victory in colors shine. Oh, Inverness is wonderful. Oh, Inverness is wonderful. We have a bridge and a castle. Oh, Inverness is wonderful. Passion burning on the field. Soccer dreams are here revealed. Fans are singing, hearts are bright. Inverness will win tonight. Oh, echoes through the history, legends born for all to see. Standing tall on Highland ground, Thistle pride forever found. Oh, Inverness is wonderful. Oh, Inverness is wonderful. We have a bridge and a castle. Oh, Inverness is wonderful. Oh, Inverness is wonderful. Oh, Inverness is wonderful. We have a bridge and a castle. Oh, Inverness is wonderful. Oh, Inverness is wonderful. Oh, Inverness is wonderful.
So let's go back to the Big Dunk press conference. I think this is quite important to listen to this. First up, he talks about today's game. Bear in mind that this was recorded a couple of days ago.
Looking forward to the game on Saturday. It's going to be a tough game for us. Obviously, our both are doing very well, aren't they? They're picking up, and they're probably the favourites for the league. And they're showing their class now, so it's going to be a tough game, but one we're looking forward to. Managed to get a player across the line this week, which we're delighted about. Dundee have been great with us and dealing with us. So hopefully he can come in at the weekend and make a difference. Hopefully a bit of goals, comes highly recommended. And I know that their manager at Dundee speaks really highly of him, as do the staff. And so we're absolutely delighted to have him. We've fought off a lot of competition for teams above us in the next division up. But we managed to get him across the line. Everybody's fit. As far as I'm out there, there's only the lad with the wee and with the punctured lung is out.
So weird to hear somebody say Arbroath is probably going to win the league. Just from seeing Arbroath last season, but then we're just as bad as them, aren't we? Anyway, this is Dunk going on to talk about the stuff that's been going on off the field.
Yeah, it's not easy, is it? We can all see the noise outside, and the club's not in a very good position at the moment, and we're hearing that we're going to raise a lot of money very quickly, or it could be administration. So yeah, it's not easy to block it out, but we're going to try and try to focus on the football as much as we can. But no, you're right, it's not been easy. Communication with the players has been good. Obviously, what the information's coming across is, it's no good because it's looking bleak, isn't it, at the moment. So yeah, but it is what it is. We're going to try and keep going. I'm going to try and motivate the players to win games at football. But obviously behind that, there's a lot of jobs at risk now, isn't there? So unfortunately, that's where we are.
It must be pretty tricky for the players, knowing they have to go out and win, not only to get points for the team and obviously move up the table, because if we lose tomorrow, the encouragement for people to put money into the GoFundMe fund will be less, I imagine, So I think it's going to be a really tense game for the team tomorrow. So more on Big Dunk here about giving up his wage too.
Obviously, when we got the coming through that the club needed the 200 grand, you know what I mean? So I felt as if it would be appropriate for myself to offer my wage into that pot. So obviously, they don't have to look for 200 grand, they can look for a bit less now, can't they? So that will continue, and I'll get my wage to try and help the club. So that's what I've decided to do, and hopefully that helps. I've done what I've done, and that's it. I've done my bit, and I'm continuing to do my bit for the football club. I think everybody knows that, who knows me, at the moment. So I've gave up that wage. I'll still work for the club, and hopefully that wee bit helps. Obviously, I can't go without a wage forever and ever, because I need to put food on the table myself. But at the moment, I think this needs must. So I'm making sacrifices. I just think it's the right thing for me to do personally. It's a personal choice. It's no easy, is it? It's no easy for the club. But there you go. I've made the decision, and hopefully it can help them. I'll soldier on. I'll go on. I keep going on. I'll keep doing it for the club. So yeah, we've just got to get results, haven't we? We've got to somehow try and get results. It's no easy, as you know. We've got a very young squad, you already know that. And of course the financial implications as well. And I'm obviously you're concerned about the staff, but we've got to go on. I'm just going to go on, keep fighting, and keep trying to support the staff, the players, everybody at the club really.
Quite a nice thing to do, if you ask me. Encouraging for all the staff at ICT that they'll be saving at least a bit of money that'll be going towards that £200,000 that they need to get by the middle of the month or the end of the month. So fair play to the guy. Well done, Big Dunk. Love him or hate him, I think that's a pretty good move. What was interesting, though, Big Dunk did go on to talk about his time up in Inverness, and here's what he had to say about it.
Yeah, well, I've enjoyed my time here. I've enjoyed being in the city. I keep on telling you that I like Inverness. I very rarely go back down the road, back down south. The club is a great club. I've got a great fan base. They've always been good to me. But I care about my players. I care about the staff and about me. I'll always do that, and I'll always fight for them, and that's why I do this.
You've just got to love Inverness, eh? Oh, Inverness is wonderful. Oh, Inverness is wonderful. We have a bridge and a castle. Oh, Inverness is wonderful. Okay, so what are our chances today? Chances, Big Dunk's favourite word. You'll hear a bit about that later on. What are our chances today of a win? So, AI, can you let us know what the bookmakers are saying?
Bookmakers are giving a slight edge to Inverness, with odds of 2.45 to win, while Arbroath's odds are 2.87. The chance of a draw stands at 3.35, so expect a close-fought game.
Yeah, that's all a bit tight, isn't it? We need something actually that's more definitive. How about something like this?
The alternative ICTFC Wheel of Misfortune, and it's a bit shit.
Because we need miracles to win games now, and also to stay in existence, I'm going to use chance to predict chances. I'm going to use sheer randomness to try and provide a bit of optimism for today's game and see if this can give us some hope. So let's spin the ICTFC Wheel of Misfortune. Tell us if we have a chance of winning against Arbroath FC today.
The wheel says there's more chance of Ross County winning the league.
Bollocks. Talking of Dingwall.
In your Dingwall slums, in your Dingwall slums, you look in a bucket for something to eat. You see a dead rat and you think it's a treat. In your Dingwall slums.
Right, that's enough of that rubbish.
You're listening to the alternative ICTFC commentary, and it's live too.
Okay, it's time now for the score predictor. What do you think the score is going to be today? Let's just ask everybody, shall we? I reckon it's going to be, I hate to be a pessimist, I think it's actually going to be a 1-0 win to Arbroath. AI, what do you reckon it's going to be?
God, you're a pessimist. I think it's going to be a Caley win. The new boy Charlie is going to get a goal too. Let's see what everyone else thinks.
2-2. Billy Mackay is going to score 1 goal and Danny Devine is going to get the next one.
I reckon it'll be a Caley win, 2-1. Billy Mack will get the first goal.
Tell me, what do you think the score is going to be tomorrow with Caley versus Arbroath?
3-1 to Caley.
It's going to be a tight game. Hate to say it, I think it's going to be an Arbroath win. 3-0 to them.
2-0 to the Super Caley.
Caley 1, Arbroath 0.
I think the score is going to be 2-0 to Arbroath.
Margot on Signal says that it'll be 6-0 to ICT, with Riley getting 4 goals.
Oh, you've got to love that positivity. I hate being such a realist. I should have gone with something more positive instead of an Arbroath win. Anyway, never mind. We've got time for one more tune before kick-off.
The alternative ICTFC commentary, more exciting than taking a much-needed smelly jobby. Do I really have to say jobby?
Highland pride and spirit, on the field they stand. Inverness, Caley, Thistle, the best in the land. Every game a battle, every win a cheer. Inverness, Caley, Thistle, we're always here. Give me a C, give me an A, give me an L, give me an E, give me a Y, what does that spell? Caley, Thistle. Caley Thistle. In victory we believe. Stand tall together, fans and team, as one. Inverness, Caley Thistle, our fight has just begun. Give me a C, give me an A, give me an L, give me an E, give me a Y, what does that spell? Caley Thistle. Stand tall together, fans and team as one. Inverness, Caley Thistle, our fight has just begun. Give me a C, give me an A, give me an L, give me an E, give me a Y, what does that spell? Caley Thistle. Caley Thistle.
We are now seconds away from kickoff. Are you all set there, AI?
That's all from me. My half hour is up.
How come?
Well, if you're not going to pay me any more, I might as well go home.
Fair enough.
Let's hope for a Caley win today. Give me a C, give me an A, give me an L, give me an E, give me a Y. What does that spell? Grab a beer and escape the worries of the world whilst listening to an uneducated idiot try and sound educated about League One football, the alternative ICTFC commentary. And it's live too.
All right, here we are. 3 o'clock. We've just kicked off. And we're going to basically see what happens today. Oh, it's exciting, isn't it? Love 3 o'clock on a Saturday afternoon. It's brilliant. So, the other games that are going on, crikey, our sound effects is a bit live. I don't think there's that many people at the game today. Anyway, let's bring it down a bit. So, the other games that are on today in League One, we have Aloha Athletic versus Cove. I think that might be an Aloha win, judging by Cove's performance last Saturday against Arbroath. And Aloha are top of the league table right now, aren't they? Yeah. They've got Annan Athletic against Montrose. I've no idea who's going to win that one. Don't really care. After that, we've got Arbroath, obviously. Caley, that's the game that's on just now. Dumbarton versus Stenhousemuir. I'm going to say that's probably going to be a Stenhousemuir win. Again, don't really care. Queen of the South, Kelty Hertz. I don't know who's going to win that one either. Again, I don't really care. But we are interested in the Arbroath Inverness game, because that is all we care about here. So I'm going to try and bring you the scores as they happen. Now, it seems a bit futile, if you ask me, because there's the delay on the YouTube channel, and you might as well just get live score and get it quicker. But this way, it could be slightly more entertaining, you know? Listening to a middle-aged man get slightly drunk this afternoon and talk about Inverness Caledonian Thistle. But what a week it's been. It's been pants. One thing I didn't mention in the build-up was that man, Mr. Fidgetal, has been sniffing around again. He was mentioned in one of the newspaper articles. I can't remember if it's the P&J or the Courier. So he's now back involved somehow, doing something. So weird. But I was thinking about it. I was thinking, why is it happening to us? But then it happens to somebody, doesn't it? You know, so one team gets exceptionally rubbish, and we are that team. Could argue that it's just that we're so far north. There's not a lot of people that live up there. We haven't got like a Sheikh McGregor character to pump loads of cash into the club, the way that Ross County have. And we only get in a few thousand, not even a few thousand, a thousand a week. So yeah, it's tricky. I'll keep you apprised on all the scores as well as they come in from the other games too. Of course, next week we are playing Livingston in the Cup. So we'll be going there and watching that. So there won't be any alternative ICTFC commentary next week. We'll see if the club still exists next week. Whilst we're here, let's bring you an update on the fund, the GoFundMe fund. The GoFundMe fund currently stands, or sits, should I say, at £59,790. £59,790. Right, okay, we're going to test some dictate to speak stuff now. Oh, what, so, God! I'm there. What am I doing there? There's two of me. Dictate to speak. It's my doppelganger. So yeah, £59,790 raised of the 200,000 goal. And we've got until the 16th of October. I don't know why it's that date. Right, 5 minutes in. 0-0 across the board on all scores in League One right now. Just seeing here that we've had an early penalty appeal. Charlie Riley seems to be taken down in the box, but didn't get one. So I'm not bringing you anything new here. All the information I'm getting is from socials. You can find it all yourself. It's whether or not you want to listen to me regurgitate it. You are listening to the alternative ICTFC commentary. And a squeaky chair. Going to be here until full time. Talking about all things ICT, even though I haven't actually mentioned too much about ICT. I'm actually keeping an eye on the score. I'm kind of hoping that an early goal goes in, which would be sweet. The other thing I was thinking, what actually happens if, for example, we do liquidate, like literally just disappear? We go insolvent as the Rangers did. Because I can't actually remember what actually happened with the Rangers, if they did it mid-season or if they did it at the end of the season, if they disappeared then. Because obviously if we become insolvent at the end of this month, do we just get taken straight out of the league? I imagine that's what happens, isn't it? And then we just get tossed to the bottom of the pile, back to the Highland League for us. Scott on Twitter was saying that that penalty was a stonewaller. It should have been a penalty. Referee today is Craig Napier, so you can check the highlights after for that. Well, Liverpool have beaten Crystal Palace 1-0. That's probably a foregone conclusion. In the Premiership, yeah, the game, Brentford, Wolves, it's 1-1. Arsenal, Southampton's 0-0 still. Leicester City, Bournemouth's 0-0. Manchester City, Fulham's 0-0. West Ham 1, Ipswich 1, Everton. Newcastle is a 5:30 kickoff. In the Scottish Championship, we don't really like talking about that anymore. Not that we're bitter. The Airdrie Dunfermline game has been delayed as it hasn't kicked off yet. Falkirk Ayr, that'll be a good game, I reckon. Can Ayr stop Falkirk? They haven't lost a league game for like 20 years. We don't like Ayr United. Greenock Morton Wraith Rovers 0-0. Oh, sorry, Falkirk Ayr is 0-0 as well. Partick Thistle Livingston is 0-0. Queen's Park Hamilton Accies is 0-0 too. Be good if our games, we had singing at our games again. That's one thing I noticed when the last few Caley games have been at. There's no singing. All the singing has stopped. It's horrible. And you can't sing on your own. So whilst we're waiting for this first goal to come in, let's have a look at some previous Caley versus Arbroath info. I did not know that. That is interesting. Did you know that Arbroath hold the world record? Sorry, I'm just reading about it now. They have the world record for the biggest margin of victory in a professional football game. They won 36-0 over Bonnecord in 1885. I really hope they don't get that many today. That would suck. Falkirk have scored against Ayr United. Unlucky Ayr United. Serves you right for being Ayr. Paul Allen sees his header saved by Aidan McAdams. So we almost had a goal there. Did we? Scouring the socials right now for any tiny bits, any morsels of news that we can find about today's game. Arbroath versus Inverness Caley Thistle. We're not watching it live. We're not there. Sounds like we are, but we're not. We're just waiting. It's a new form of entertainment. Waiting for results to come in. Listening to a man on the internet talking about it. Exciting stuff. So I wonder what's happened to Billy Mackay. You know, he is our top goal scorer for the club, but is it his age that's just stopped him scoring goals? Is it the supply to him? Is it because he's kind of now, he's moved off kind of striker, isn't he? He's more kind of a cam position, sort of attacking midfield. But yeah, he's just not scoring any goals. And that's what we need. What are we at? 15 minutes? No, not 13 minutes into the game already. 0-0 so far. Other League One games. We have a goal with Stenhousemuir have scored against Dumbarton. I shouldn't really care, actually, so, but in fact, I don't. It feels like we shouldn't be in this league, but we are. Ah. My league table is messed up on the feed. What's happened? Amateur at best. Where's my league table gone? Ah, nuts. We can't be showing that. All right, nuts to this. Let's get rid of it. See you later. Nope. So, at the moment, the table stands. Queen of the South are top. Well, they must be winning. They're not. They're drawing. So why does it say a win next to them? Anyway, Queen of the South top. Alloa Athletic second. Montrose are third. Stenhousemuir are fourth. Kelty Hearts fifth. We are sixth. Inverness Caley Thistle. Arbroath are seventh. Eighth is Cove Rangers. Ninth place is Annan Athletic, and Dumbarton are 10th. Sweet. In other kind of games, Clyde are drawing with Spartans at the moment. So, if you're interested in that game, I am.
Is the charge eating a meal? A succulent Chinese meal?
You're listening to the alternative ICTFC commentary.
Gentlemen, this is Democracy Manifest.
League 2, let's have a look at the scores in League 2, Scottish League 2. Clyde 0, Spartans 0, just said that. East Fife 1, Bonnyrigg Rose 0, Edinburgh City 0, Stranraer 1. City, what's going on with you guys? You did so well and then got so far and then said, no, I'm going to come back down the leagues. I don't like it higher up. Peterhead 0, Elgin City 0, Stirling Albion 0, 4 for 1. Now, there you go. What was my prediction at the top of the show about Aloha Athletic and Cove Rangers? I said that Aloha Athletic would probably be winning that game. They're not. They're losing to Cove 1-0. Just goes to show you what I know. I do have a 1.2 SYFA qualification in coaching, so I'm qualified, but I know nothing about football. Other than I like it. So scores in League One: Aloha Athletic 0, Cove Rangers 1, Annan 0, Montrose 0. Arbroath 0, Caley Thistle 0 so far. Boo. Come on, Caley. We want Riley to get a goal. He should have had a hat-trick by now. Dumbarton 0, Stenhousemuir 1, Queen of the South 0, Kelty Hearts 0. I suppose I should do the Premiership scores. Are there any today? Who cares? Dundee 0, Kilmarnock 0, Thriller. Hibernian 0, Motherwell 0, another thriller. St Mirren 0, Dundee United 0. Ross County play Celtic tomorrow at 12 o'clock. Aberdeen play Hearts tomorrow at 3 o'clock. And the Rangers, the youngest team in Scotland, they are playing St Johnstone at 8 o'clock. So we don't have to talk about them, thank God. That's fair enough. Right, where are we now? We're at 20 minutes past. Where are the goals? Come on, Caley. Where are the goals? You are playing for frickin' survival now. We need some goals. Just seeing here, in fact, it's probably easier to say this over the broadcast. Magoo, yes, I'd like to have you as a special guest. I don't know how I'd set this up, to be honest. How I would route this through. Let me think about that and see if I can get this to work for the second half. Let's go back onto Twitter and see if there's anything happening there. Let's have a look. There's a bit of trolling there from some the Rangers fans. Billy Mackay goes through on goal, but sees his shot saved by Aidan McAdams. Surprise, surprise. Nothing there. More trolling there as well from probably some other Rangers fans. The Rangers fans. That's right, you let your club die because you didn't pay your tax. So nothing to report as yet. But we are only 21 minutes in. Don't let it be 0-0 again. I think we do not have the record, I think, for the most 0-0s, I think, in the championship when we were playing there. We had a run of about 10 draws. And we were getting close to the record of most drawn professional games. I'm going to check it out right now, actually. And to see if there is a record for it. There's the highest scoring draw of all time, which was Leicester versus Arsenal. They drew 6-6 in April 1930. And Charlton drew 6-6 with Middlesbrough in 1960. The most recent one, let's have a look, was... there's two of them. Belgium League Genk, I think is how you pronounce it, versus Westerlo 6-6 in 1999. And Holland and Belgium drew 5-5 in a friendly the same year, 1999. Let's see. Let's find out. Oh, hang on. There's been a 7-7 somewhere. Oh, that's... but not the most consecutive draws is what I'm looking for. The most consecutive draws in professional football. Oh God, I just pooped my pants there. I just had a look at the live scores and I saw 1, but it was on the Falkirk game and not ours. Ooh, crikey. Record for most consecutive. Let's see, that's England. Not interested in that. England, don't care. I can't seem to find this. Most consecutive 0-0 draws. We've got to be right. Here we go. Which football team has played the most consecutive 0-0 draws? Arsenal, by the looks of things, 1993. But again, it might be just the English league. We've got to be in there somewhere. Anyway, we're very good at it. In fact, it's probably worth a bet, isn't it? And if you weren't listening to the top of the show, we talked about our odds of winning. Our odds are 2.45 to win today against Arbroath. And Arbroath's odds are 2.87. A chance of a draw is 3.35. So, I'd say there's 100% chance of a draw today. 25 minutes in, still 0-0 for Caley Thistle. In League One, there's been another goal. East Fife have a goal against Bonnyrigg Rose. The other scores in that league, Clyde 0, Spartans 0. On the Spartans! East Fife 1, as I said, Bonnyrigg Rose 0, Edinburgh City 0, Stranraer 1, Peterhead 0, Elgin City 0, Stirling Albion 0, 4 for a 1. Well, there you go, there's a goal. In the Scottish Premiership, don't care, all 0-0s. Shall we have a look at, let's have a look at the champ again. Scottish champ. The only goal so far is Falkirk against Ayr United. Mon the Falkirk. Dundee have now scored against Kilmarnock. Don't really care. Is there any football going on in England right now, I wonder? Oh yeah, there is. We've been talking about it. Brentford are winning. They're beating Wolves 2-1. Scores so far, they are Liverpool 1-0 up against Crystal Palace, Arsenal 0-0 against Southampton, Brentford 2, Wolverhampton Wanderers 2 now, so it's 2-2. Leicester City 1, Bournemouth 0. Ryan Christie, he's the man. Get a goal, please. Manchester City 0, Fulham 1. Whoa! Now there's a result for you, or a score for you. I don't think that'll last long, will it? West Ham 1, Ipswich 1, Everton, Newcastle, as I said, is a 5:30 kickoff. So I'm going to see if I can try and get a special guest on this show for the second half. It's going to require a bit of technical messing around, but we'll see if it's possible. crowd's amazing today, isn't it? It's really good. So whilst the game's going on, I wonder if the GoFundMe thing has actually gone up a bit or not, or if it's because we're now playing. I wonder if it will increase if we score. It has. It's gone up beyond £60,000 now. So if we can score, Cove Rangers 2, Aloha Athletic 0. I haven't got a clue about football. Kelty Hearts are now winning 1-0. That's crazy. And an Athletic have got a goal against Montrose. Right, that just goes to show how nuts this league is, right? It's bonkers. Cove were rubbish on Saturday. Absolutely rubbish. And Arbroath just looked like a Premier League side against them. How could they be beating Alloa? Alloa, we played Alloa about 3-4 weeks ago. I was at the game. And first half, we were very, very good. 70 minutes, we were very good. They put on a couple of subs. They put this big bald guy on who basically changed the game and scored this amazing header. And it just shocked us. And then he gave us another assist and then they scored again. But they look like a strong side, so that result is surprising me so far. Come on, Caley, it's still 0-0. What are we, 29 minutes in? Nothing. Where's this new guy, Riley? Big Dunk was saying he's brilliant. He scored 24 goals last season. Or was that the season before? But still. I was listening to the Wyness Shuffle and they were talking about the issues that we've got, that it might not actually be to do with the fact that we need a new striker, and it's actually to do with the delivery of where we're getting the balls up to our strikers, and we're just not doing good enough to get them there. What are we at now? Right, 30 minutes. I'm almost out of beer. I have to get another one. Right. Yep. It's time for one of these, I think. Back in a second.
It's time for a beer break on the alternative ICTFC commentary. There's nothing more exciting than listening to a middle-aged man drink beer. So sexy. Beer break number 1.
It is beer break number 1. It's not actually beer break number 1 because I had a beer at kickoff. So this is actually beer break number 2. So let's just say let's say this is number 1. So we could it's beer number 1. I hope I'm not missing any vital scores here whilst I'm actually pouring the beer right now. What am I doing? This is insane. Right. Today's beer is Ossian Golden Ale. From the heart of Scotland. Love it. It's a good beer. It's a really good beer. It's a session beer. You can drink lots of them. Still 0-0. Caley, Arbroath. I'm deliberately saying Arbroath. It's actually easier to say than Arbroath. Sounds like you're English as well, so Arbroath. I'm from Arbroath. Anyway, so where are we? Let's have a look. Anything exciting happening? So, 32 minutes in. Let's have a hunt through the leagues. So let's have a look. Back on the socials. Still some more slagging off from the Rangers. The youngest club in Scotland. Of course, Rangers no longer exists. Nothing on socials about the game so far that I can see. Premiership, the Premier League, the English Premier that is. Brentford 3, Wolves 2. Cracking game. Lots of goals. Man City have equalised against Fulham 1-1. Leicester City are still winning, as are Liverpool, West Ham, Ipswich 1-1. League One, nothing has changed. Still the same. First Division, still nothing's changed since we last were there. Clyde 0, Spartans 0. Come on, Spartans. East Fife 1, Bonnyrigg, Rose 0, Edinburgh, Shitty 0. Stranraer 1, Peterhead 0, Elgin 0, Stirling Albion 2, Forfar Leg 1. That's changed. And the Spartans have just scored. You dancer. On the Spartans. Blair Carswell. No, Blair Carswell's a goalkeeper. Blair Henderson, that's who I mean. Tell you what, Blair Carswell's big enough to score goals. His clearance kicks are frickin' huge. It's thinking it would be good if he got a goal, actually. But let's wait and see. The scorer hasn't come up yet, so. Won the Spartans. Here we are. There's the goal scorer for the Spartans is Brogan Walls. Go. No, it's not Brogan. He got a booking. Come on, where's the scorer? Come on, where's the... Who got it? Ugh. Stowe. There you are. Don't know who Stowe is. Plays for Spartans. Good effort, Spartans. You are listening to the alternative ICTFC commentary. Commentary there is none of. There's none. It's just me talking about the scores that are happening and just having a look around. It just gives me a mechanism to vent at 3 o'clock on a Saturday afternoon whilst the football's on. That's all it is. I know it's not very exciting. Dundee are winning against Kilmarnock 1-0. I think we've established that already. Hibs 0, Motherwell 0, St Mirren 0, Dundee United 0. The other Scottish Premiership games are being played tomorrow. Won the St Johnstone. Doesn't seem to be any change in the English Premier League. Come on, Fulham, get another goal. That'd be sweet. 37 minutes in. We're still 0-0, Arbroath and Caley. Is it? No, it's not actually 37 minutes. It's actually 36 minutes. We obviously started a minute late. I hate the ICT commentary Twitter guy, whoever does it. It comes up, it's like, great play, great chance. So I don't want to see great in front of anything other than goal. So it was a great chance, great play from Louis Longstaff, down the right side as he cuts inside and sees his effort deflect onto the post. Arbroath gets the resulting corner clear. I don't want to see great in front of that. Great's a goal. And it's a chance with an exclamation mark. I want to see goal. I don't want to see that. I want him to see he failed. Louis failed from his run from the right-hand side. It's not great. Great is scoring. Sorry, guys. That's the top tweet from ICTFC on Twitter right now. Let's have a look for Caley Thistle. We'll search for Caley Thistle on Twitter, see what the latest thing is. It's just a bit of trolling there. Troll. Yep. It's all Rangers fans kind of infecting our timeline here. Sorry, all the Rangers fans infecting our timeline with their moanings about us not voting for them to stay in the Premier League when they didn't pay their tax bill and disintegrated. There's been a few more goals in League One. Let's have a look. Oh my God, I did it again. Oh my God. Arbroath and Annan both start with an A, okay? So I don't read it, I just see the capital and then I look at the score and I saw Annan Athletic 1. And I thought it was Arbroath 1. I thought, how did I miss it? But they haven't scored, so it's fine. So, Allo Athletic 0, Cove Rangers 2, we've established that. Aloha Athletic 0. Annan Athletic 1, Montrose 1, Caley, as I said, is 0-0. Dumbarton 0, Stenhousemuir 2. Queen of the South 0, Kelty Hearts 2. Do you know, it's like some sort of goal black hole that surrounds Caley Thistle. Do you know, it sucks any goals away whenever there's a game on. No one scores. I suppose we have a great defensive record, haven't we? But not a very good striking record. Five minutes until half-time now on the alternative ICTFC commentary. Right, I've got to get my technical brain on, see if I can get this guest on our show. Let's have a think. We're almost at half-time, so... Oh, does that whistle mean it's half-time? Well, it's half-time in that game, isn't it? So... how's that even feasible? Bit too early there, I think. Anyway, we'll keep this playing anyway for now. Let's find what we can do. Let's whiz this back for a few minutes here. You are listening to the alternative ICTFC commentary, and here's a reminder.
Hey guys, this is Ryan Reynolds. On a Saturday afternoon, there's nothing better than listening to the alternative ICTFC commentary.
Cheers, fella. I'd like a bit of your money, though. That would be cool. Never mind Wrexham. Do you know what I mean? Come on, put some money into our fantastic club. The Loch Ness Monster lives there. Do you know what I mean? It's like, no other team has a monster living next to them. Come on. Ryan Reynolds, if you're listening, what's £1.6 million to you? Oh, I should be checking my comments here. Was there a goal? Crap. I hope there wasn't a goal. No, there's no goals. Austrian beer is not disgusting. I haven't jinxed anybody. Feels like I'm in the pub a bit. We are 3 minutes away from half-time for the Caley Arbroath game. We'll have another check round the grounds to see what is happening all over the country. Oh, it sounds so proper, doesn't it? Scottish Premiership hasn't changed. Still Dundee with the only goal in that against Kilmarnock. The rest are all 0-0s. English Prem still hasn't changed either. Draws for West Ham, Ipswich, same for Man City, Fulham. Leicester still 1-0 up against Bournemouth. Brentford 3-2 against Wolverhampton Wanderers. Arsenal 0. Southampton 0. Crystal Palace 0. Liverpool 1. And there has been a change of goal in goals in the Scottish League One. Kelty Hearts are now 3 goals up against Queen of the South. Doing all right there, Kelty, aren't they? Top of the league at the moment. Top of the league. It's very tight, isn't it? So Kelty are on 15 points at the moment as it stands. Stenhousemuir are on 14 points. Aloha Athletic are on 14. Queen of the South are on 14. Montrose are on 13. Cove 11. We, Caley Thistle, are on 10. Arbroath 10. Annan 10. Dumbarton 6. Right, that's that whistle again. Still early. Crikey. That ref is keen to get it to half-time. Just hang on a minute. We've still got another minute and a bit to go. West Ham are now winning 2-1. More goals in Scottish League One. Spartans winning 1-0 against Clyde. East 5-2. Bonnyrigg Rose 0. Edinburgh City 0. Stranraer 1. Peterhead 0. Elgin City 1. Good on old Elgin. Elgin is the kind of the elephant's graveyard of Caley players, isn't it? Caley legend Ross Draper. Is he playing today? He's not. Has he gone? Is he no longer there? We did go and see Spartans Elgin City when they played down here in the capital. Ross Draper is a Caley legend. Let's have a look, see what it's saying here. Has he gone from Elgin? Or is he still there? According to this, he's still there. Oh, that's 2023. Right, that's saying now half time. Well, it's half, that was correct. But we're obviously playing extra time for the Caley game. So we're going to get the half-time kind of... it is half-time, yeah, so 0-0. There we go. How exciting is that? Ugh. So just give it a couple more seconds and we'll have a run-through of the half-time scores as they stand. Let's see. Ross Draper, where are you? Where are you now? Where are you now? There's a clip on YouTube of Caley Thistle playing. I can't remember who it is. It's when we're in the Scottish Prem. And it's Ross Draper and Aaron Doran taking a corner. And they do this cheeky thing of where one of them taps a ball, kicks it without anyone noticing and says to the linesman, "I've taken the corner." In fact, Ross Draper does that, and then Aaron Doran comes up and just runs off with the ball as if it's the corner has been taken. And then we go on and score. But the ref then disallows it, saying that it was cheeky and we shouldn't have done it. So let's have a look at the halftime scores right now. So in the English Premier League, Crystal Palace 0, Liverpool 1, Arsenal 0, Southampton 0. Brentford 4, Wolverhampton Wanderers 2. 6 goals in the first half. That's pretty impressive. I like that. Leicester City 1, AFC Bournemouth 0, Man City 1, Fulham 1, West Ham 2, Fulham 1. No, well, Man City 1, Fulham 1, West Ham 2, Ipswich 1, Everton, as I said, it's a kick-off tonight. Scottish Prem, still only 1 goal in it. So exciting, isn't it? 1 goal for Dundee. Everyone else hasn't scored. Back to the champ. The championship, Dunfermline have beaten Ayr Dronians 1-0. Ayr getting beat by Falkirk 1-0. Greenock Wraith is a 0-0. Partick Thistle Livingston is a 0-0. Queen's Park 0. Hamilton Accies are 0 as well. And into the almighty League 1. Aloha Athletic 0. Cove Rangers 2. Annan Athletic 1, Montrose 0, Arbroath 0, Inverness 0. Boo. Come on, Caley, get a goal. Dumbarton 1, Stenhousemuir 2, so Dumbarton coming back into that. Queen of the South 0, Kelty Hearts 3. Oi, 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 oi. Right, so half time. Yeah, I think it's time for a bit of this, I think. Okay, let's move on. Let's have... Now, here's a wee quiz.
Chances, 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 chances. Chances, 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 chances. Chances, 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 chances.
Great intro. Love it. This game is called Chances, and it's all about Big Dunk talking about chances. His favourite word is chances. So what you have to do is guess how many times Big Dunk says chances from his post-match interviews. And this is the one from the Stenhousemuir game last week. Got your guess ready? Here we go.
He was fantastic at goalie. I always actually fancied him to make the save. So that was the big moment really. He kept us in the game, didn't he? We didn't have many chances in the first half. So it was a bit of stalemate really. The only incident was really, I remember Jake getting forward and hitting a shot by the post. The boys tried their absolute best. We created some chances, half chances. Adam had a good shot, the goalie made a good save with other entries into the box, but we just never got a clear-cut chance to it.
So that was 3 chances and a chance. So let's make that 4, shall we? So 4 chances. It's his favourite word. Honestly, go back and check his post-match interviews, even the pre-match interviews, and he says chances all the time.
Grab a beer and escape the worries of the world whilst listening to an uneducated idiot try and sound educated about League One football. And it's live too. The alternative ICTFC commentary.
Big Drapes is the Elgin City manager. Thank you very much for that, Gannon. Let's have a look. So at half-time, what we should do, we've got this mechanism here of where we can ask fate to tell us what's going to happen in this half. It's called the Wheel of Misfortune. We played it obviously at the start of the show, so let's fire it up again. And what we have to do, yes, let's fire it up and see what happens, right? I'm ready to fire it. Here we go, fire it up.
The alternative ICTFC Wheel of Misfortune, and it's a bit shit.
Yes, it is a bit rubbish, actually. So we asked the wheel what's going to happen in this next half. Are we going to win? Are we going to lose? Is anybody any good? Are they not good? Sort of thing. So what should be our question for the Wheel of Misfortune? I think the question needs to be is, are we gonna be able to score a goal and win this game in the second half? So we'll ask the wheel, are we gonna win this game? Are we gonna win this game or not? Spinning it now. Here we go. Right, go. Are we gonna win this game? I'm confident it's gonna be a yes. It's gone past, yes. It's gone past, yes.
The wheel says, we are fucked.
Oh. That's not good then, is it? I want a second spin, for God's sake. Because there's other options there. I can see him. Come on. We can't be that bad, can we? I'm spinning it again. I want a better result. I'm not happy with this. Here we go. One more time. Let's see. Are we going to win this game? Wheel of Misfortune.
The wheel says, it's all over. We're doomed.
All right. Cheers for that, then. Not doing that again. It's a half time now. We've got another 7 minutes to kill before the next 45 minutes of waiting for Caley to get another goal. Waiting. That's all we do is wait. Come on, Billy. Billy Mackay. Do you mean he's made to score goals, but he's just not doing it? He's obviously arthritic, and that's the problem. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to basically take a quick break. I'll be back in a second.
Chicken, Christian Timothy chickens are the chickens to buy. It's still good to eat. It's Christian Timothy chickens. Sauce and it says delicacy. Got it? Promise, will you die? You might. That's 99p for a mouse mince pie. So whilst you're at the cafe, get yourself a hot cup of coffee. Also, 99p. That's 99p for a hot cup of coffee. this week he's splashed out and got himself a ball. His name's Danny. He's going to be a lonely ball boy, so he's got a lot of ground to cover. He'll be very busy, I imagine. Also, because our stadium's not very good, we may have to run outside the stadium too.
Can you hear us? It works. Oh, the quality's horrendous. Hang on a minute. Let's see if I can sort this out. Yeah, hang on 2 seconds. Let's turn this down a bit. Can you hear us now? Hello. Ah, I can hear you. That's pretty clear, actually. We are going out live, just so you know, right now. Pretty much. Hey, oh, hang on a bit. Oh, no, I haven't. I don't know what he's doing anyway. Don't try not to keep it less personal. We are essentially broadcasting live to the world, but no one's listening. Anyway, hang on, we're back on at 4. Hang on, we need a night in. We're back on to kick off again. Hang on a second.
Grab a beer and escape the worries of the world whilst listening to an uneducated idiot try and sound educated about League One football. The alternative ICTFC commentary, and it's live too.
Yes, we're back, and it is 4 o'clock. So in fact, we're going to be kicking off for second half. Magoo has joined us for the second half. You right, Magoo? Man. So you can give me a break and talk about what you think the second half is going to bring for Caley Thistle today. That's I see. Oh, I'm sorry, just a second. I'm just seeing here. I don't know if you're actually going out live, are you? Hang on, you must be. Because I can't hear. Can you hear yourself? Because I'm not getting a level. Well, that's mono in 1. Hang on. Oh, I think I see the problem. Hang on. Bear with me 2 seconds. Hang on. I'll fix it here. Hang on. There'll be a delay. Hang on. Mono in 1. Hang on 2 seconds. Mono in 1. Input 5. That's why. Input 2. There we are. Now you're going. Now you. Right. So you're back now. So we've got our guest on McGarnagle, who is a Caley Thistle extraordinaire. So I'll ask the question again because no one can hear you. What do you think the second half is going to be like for Caley Thistle?
Well, first and foremost, I don't want to talk about the second half. I'd rather talk about the first half because, according to Twitter, the Twitter feeds from ICT, we've had about 3 or 4 good chances, and as usual, not put them away.
I know.
So it's the same old, same old.
We can't score goals. That's it.
Nope.
Just cannot score goals. It's so weird.
That's the problem.
And I wonder.
So also, I'd like to say that Big Dunk was saying that Charlie Riley, our new guy, is apparently not going to actually live in this. He's going to stay down in Dundee and train there. And then just basically rock up to the games.
That's right, yeah. So it's not exactly going to be conducive to team performance, is it?
Absolutely not. So I just don't understand why, when everybody kicked up such a big stink about us going down to Kelty Hearts to train, and yet we've got a lone player that's pretty much doing exactly what people were wanting us to do. And yet, if he can come in and score goals without living in Inverness, then I don't see what the problem is.
That's true. But I think it's down to a case of needs musts right now because they need to score goals. Because the fact of the matter is, come 2 weeks' time, if this fund doesn't work, we're screwed. You know, there's no...
we're done for.
We're done, you know? We'll be an admin.
I just don't... What I don't know is, will administration finish us off as a club, or will administration give us a chance to reset and then move on? these are questions that obviously all ICT fans want to know.
Well, I think, like I said at the top of this programme, was that I think there's a battle going on there's a group of people who want it to go in administration, and there's a group of people who don't want it to go in admin. So the likes of the previous CEO, what's his name, that idiot, Scott Gardner. Yeah. He obviously has a lot of money in the club still and wants to get that money out. You know? And I think that
the problem is that a lot of ICT fans are fed up with businessmen coming and buying football clubs, or just general football fans, and generally speaking, buying clubs, using them to make money for themselves, and then ripping off the club and leaving them high and dry, which seems to be more and more common these days. And they've used ICT to make themselves money, and now they want their money out. It's all legal, but it's really bad for the football fans because it leaves our clubs struggling for money. I mean, you talk about 1.6 million we need till the end of the season. I mean, that's a ridiculous amount of money for a club our size. How has it managed to get into a situation where we need 1.6 million to survive? It's absurd. I don't understand how people can do this to a club.
But that's like, it's what, almost 10 years of neglect, though. From 2015 was when we won the Scottish Cup.
No, we would have got a lot of money from the cup final.
True.
2 years ago.
That's true. But then I think, though, since we made that horrendous mistake of putting Richie Foran in the managerial position and us getting then relegated from the Scottish Prem, that was the start of the downfall from then.
Inverness Caley Thistle should have always run their finances as if it was a championship club. When we were in the Premier League, we should have been putting money away so that basically there was money in the bank for the foreseeable future in case we got relegated, because there was all likelihood that we were going to get relegated. We're not a Premier League club. We don't have the fan base to be a Premier League club.
But we were for such a long time.
Where it's gone wrong, it's just bad management. It's bad board management.
Well, yeah, I mean, this is it. So, but I still think that the downfall was then, and that's when it started. When this guy, Scott Gardner, came in, and because apparently he was involved with Hearts, and he screwed something up with Hearts as well, and they've got rid of him as a result of that. So he's obviously...
Of course, he's doing exactly what Craig White did at Rangers. He comes into the club, he basically buys the club, he writes consultancy fees for him and his pals of 10k here, 10k there, and it's perfectly legitimate because they're consulting in inverted commas, but they're taking money from the club that they shouldn't be taking. If they really, really had an interest in making the club successful, they wouldn't be taking those consultancy fees. And that's how the club's got into a financial mess, because money has come out of the club that shouldn't have been going out to the club. It's not because we're overpaying wages to players or anything like that. It's just these board members have stolen fans' money. And this is the problem now, is that basically the fans aren't wanting to go to the games because they don't want to give money to the club to save the club, because that means paying off that scumbag Gardner and his cronies. And nobody wants to do that. We don't want to give our money to them. I've bought loads of Caley Thistle shirts. I've paid for tickets to the games, bought mugs, everything, and all that money has been stolen by some scumbag businessman, and it sucks.
I know, but he hasn't taken all of it. Some of it's gone to the players, and you know what I mean? So
no, of course, but he has taken money that he shouldn't have. I mean, again, it's perfectly legal what he does, but it's not fair on the club because it's taken money from the club.
True, but then also you could argue though that because a fan attendance has been pretty lame at Caley though. You know, I mean, 1,000.
It never used to be. It's only because of these board members taking money from the club. People don't want to pay ticket money because they don't want to give money to people that are going to steal money from the club. That's why people aren't going. That's why not many people are paying into that crowdfunding, because it's going to be paying off somebody that we shouldn't be paying off. So fans are going to stay away until all that mess is cleared up, or the club goes liquidation and we just start again.
That's true. Well, this is, like I said, that is the issue. There's this thing going on of where I think high up there are a group of people that want to keep the club, or want to send the club into administration so that the debts are written off and we can start again, and just, fair enough, we take the 15-point deduction and crack on with it. But
I would much rather do that personally than try and save the club.
This is it. And also, how much of this 200,000, if we get to it, how much of that is going to keep us afloat, and for how long? You know?
Not long at all.
But this is it. I mean,
what happens when we get into November?
Well, this is
another crowdfunder and get everybody to pay another 200k.
Exactly. This is the thing. So I don't know if it means it's because this is it. Because they're saying by the end of the season we need 1.6 million. So I don't know how far this 200,000 is going to take us. So it could be does smack a bit of a daylight robbery. You know.
It is exactly that. That's what I'm saying. It's basically getting money to pay off people that shouldn't be getting paid off. So, the administration.
It's all too doomy. Do you know, I've run out of beer. I need another beer. So.
Okay, well, I'm going to go anyway. Thank you for having me on your show.
You're welcome. Cheers for the uplifting talk.
We'll be all right. Like, as soon as we win 6-0 this afternoon, everybody will get back on board with the club.
Riley's
go forward.
He's done nothing. Riley's done nothing. He's rubbish. He's a waste of money.
I would love to hear from somebody at the game. Like,
I'm gonna have a quick scoot on. Just hang on. Nothing on Twitter. So, what are we? 10 minutes into the second half. There's nothing. So, other than someone saying, "Come on, lads," that's it. So, cheers for your insights, McGarnagle. We'll have you on the next one.
Definitely.
Splaytex. So, that was the wise words of McGarnagle. And as I said, we have run out of beer here at the Alternative ICT commentary, and it's time to get that resolved very, very quickly.
It's time for another beer break. Why not join in? Remember, it's not a sprint, it's a marathon. Beer break number 2.
It's not really beer break number 2. I'm out of sync a wee bit. It's beer break number 3. Right, let's have a look around the grounds and see what's happening, see if things changed. Focusing on League One. No score change since half-time. And we have Aloha Athletic 0, Cove Rangers 2. Annan Athletic 1, Montrose 0, Arbroath 0, Caley 0. Boo! Come on, Caley! Score a damn goal, for God's sake. That's your job. It's what you're paid to do. Dumbarton 1. That finishes quickly, doesn't it? Dumbarton 1, Stenhousemuir 2. Queens are 0, have no goals, and Kelty are on 3. Let's move on to the Championship. And results. Interesting results now in the champ. So I'm pouring my beer now. So I'm going to talk and pour at the same time. I'm trying not to spill. Airdronians 0, Dunfermline Athletic 1. But the important part here, Falkirk 2, Ayr United 0. Love it. Get it up, you Ayr United. Greenock Morton 1, Wraith Rovers 0. That's also quite good. Happy with that. Partick Thistle 0, Livingston 0. Queen's Park 0, Hamilton Accies 0. Scottish Premiership, no change. Dundee have the only goal in the game, in all 3 games that are on there. So In the English Prem, crikey, Brentford 4, Wolverhampton Wanderers 2. What a game. The Arse are getting beat 1-0. Southampton 1, Arsenal 0. Get it up here. Crystal Palace 0, Liverpool 1. Leicester City 1 still, Bournemouth 0. In fact, is Christie playing today, is he? He is on. Come on, Ryan. Get a goal. Right enough. That's what he should do. When he scores the goal, Ryan should run up to the crowd and go, right enough. They won't understand it. Man City 2. Boo. Fulham 1. That's not good. I was hoping for a Fulham win there. West Ham 3, Ipswich 1. Oh, Queen of the South have a goal back against Kelty. It's now Queens 1, Kelty 3. Still on the Ossian beer. Sorry, I should have actually mentioned that in the beer break. If you want to sponsor the beer break, by all means, you can post me some beer. We do have an email address, actually, for the Alternative ICTFC commentary. What is it? I cannot remember. I'll find out, actually. Ossian beer is the beer that I'm drinking right now, and it is good. I know McGarnagle doesn't like it, but it's a session lager. And it's something you can drink lots of, and it doesn't get you smashed. So if you do want to email us, not that you will. And why would you? Come on. I don't actually know how to see your own email address. I think that's the problem. Here we go. It is ictcommentary@gmail.com. ictcommentary@gmail.com. There you go. If you have a beer you want me to drink on a Saturday afternoon and I'll talk about it, send it to me. Email ictcommentary@gmail.com. Cheers. We are now 15 minutes into the second half. And there's still no goals from Caley, Thistle, or even Arbroath. It's going to be 0-0, isn't it? It's going to be 0-0. Shall we ask the Wheel of Misfortune again and see what it says? Shall we fire it up and see what happens? Let's do it.
The Alternative ICTFC Wheel of Misfortune. And it's a bit shit.
Okay. Wheel of Misfortune. Is there the slimmest of chances that Caley Thistle are going to get a goal in the next 5 minutes? Right? So that is the question. Let's spin it.
The wheel says no.
Oh, for God's sake. Okay then, well let's ask it another question then. Let's see, so is today's game of Arbroath versus Inverness Caley Thistle, is it going to be a draw? Okay, you ready? Here, let's spin it. That's the question. Is it going to be a draw today? Love a gamble. Always gamble.
The wheel says yes.
Oh, Jesus Christ. All right, okay. Right, let's get back to the grounds and see if there's anything new happening since the last time I looked 30 seconds ago. Tell you what, we haven't checked is going back to League One. Not League One, League Two, sorry. That's the Scottish League 2, not the English one. Let's see. Yeah, Bonnyrigg conceded another goal against East Fife. 2-0 now. Clyde 0, Spartans 1 still. Come on, the Spartans. Edinburgh City 0, Stranraer 1, Peterhead 0, Elgin City 1. Stirling Albion 2, Far Athletic 1. The league table stands. I wonder where Spartans are. We're still 5th at the moment. I'm saying we. Ah, god damn it. Speak of the devil. Clyde have just scored against Spartans. God damn it, Clyde. So it's now 1-1 for Spartans Clyde. But yeah, Spartans were, yeah, they'll still be in 5th place as the current score stands. Is that right? Bonnyrigg Rolls are behind. Bonnyrigg. Yes, Bonnyrigg are getting thumped 2-0. So back to the champs. Still no change. Greenock are 2-0 up against Wraith. Partick Thistle 0, Livingston 0, Queen's Park 0, Hamilton Accies 0, still Airdrie 0, Dunfermline 1, and Falkirk are winning against Ayr United. Ayr United, your bubble has burst. That's it. Your wee flurry of being quite high up in the league, it's over. You're going down. You may be top, but you're going to go down. Going down. Falkirk have lost. What am I talking about? Bloody hell. When did that happen? I thought they hadn't been beat. They got beat by Rafe Rovers on the 28th of September. Wow. That's their first league defeat in like 20 years. That's incredible. And how are Rafe doing right now? Rafe are like 9th. It's almost like the lower you go in the league, in the leagues, the less sense it makes about who plays who. I wonder if like in league, like in the Lowland League, like the top team will never beat the lowest team. Kelty Hearts are 4-1 up against Queen of the South now, which is nuts. Kelty top of the league. So Dumbarton, they haven't won a game this season so far. They've drawn 6, lost 3. They came up obviously through the playoffs. They beat Spartans actually. Was I at that game? Can't remember if I was at that game or not. I think I might have been. Because yeah, it was weird because I went to the... Yeah, they were. I did go to the Dumbarton playoff game against Spartans, and I think we lost. Spartans lost, and then they went up to Dumbarton, and I went to see Dumbarton play Caley Thistle, and I think it was a draw. There is going to be this opportunity of where it's going to happen where Caley are going to play Spartans in a league game. It's going to happen, isn't it? Could have happened this season if Spartans had gone up from League 2 to League 1. But the way Caley are going right now, unless we start winning games, but I suppose we've no bloody money to win games, have we? What are we at now? 22 minutes in to the second half.
You're listening to the alternative ICTFC commentary, and it's live too.
Yep, it is live. This might be the only ICTFC commentary that we do. So I do quite enjoy listening to this crowd sound effect in the background and drinking alcohol and looking at the football scores and talking at the same time. It is good fun. still can't believe that Aloha Athletic are losing to Cove Rangers. That is surprising me quite a bit. The fact that they're beating them at home too, it doesn't make any sense. That result should not have been. It should not be this. Are they gonna Aloha Athletic gonna make the same substitutions at say 70 minutes that they did against us? Bring on the big bald guy, and he's gonna get on and score a massive header and then get another assist, and it's gonna be 2-2. Is that gonna be the outcome of that game? So if we go through the scores again, because that's always a good thing to do. Oh my God. What? It didn't pop up on live score. What the God. What? BBC is saying that Arbroath were winning what? Ah, there it is. It's just popped up. Bollocks. Ah. Bollocks. What a load of rubbish. How come live score didn't get that? What? Anyway, Arbroath for 1-0 up. God damn it. All right, let's go through the bloody scores. So, League One. Aloha is 0, no goals. Cove Rangers 2, Annan Athletic 1, Montrose 0. Stinky Smelly Fish Dumpsville Arbroath 1, Caley 0. Dumbarton 1, Stenhouse Nemur 2, Queen of the South 1, Kelty Hearts 5. Jesus Christ. Do you know what? We probably should have gone to Kelty Hearts trading grounds. Lots of goals there. God damn it, that's so annoying. Ah, well. Continuing Championship, where we used to be. Airdronians 0, Dunfermline Athletic 1, Falkirk 2, Ayr United 2, Greenock Morton 2, Wraith Rovers 0. Did I say Ayr United 2? I don't know. These beers are kicking in. Partick Thistle 0, Livingston 0, Queen's Park 1, Hamilton 0. In the Scottish Prem, there's been a couple more goals, and that's been happening in Edinburgh. So at the moment, Dundee 1, Kilmarnock 0, Hibernian 1, Motherwell 1. St Mirren and Dundee still have yet to score. In English Prem, it's been a few more goals. Southampton were beating Arsenal 1-0. It's now 2-1 to the Arse. Man City still winning against Fulham. Leicester still beating Bournemouth as well. Oh, man. Let's go to Scottish League 2. It's far more exciting than League 1. League 1 is shit. Clyde 1, Spartans 1. Boo! Come on, Spartans, get a goal. East Fife 2, Bonnyrigg Rose 0. Edinburgh City 0. Stranraer 1. Peterhead 0. Elgin City 1. Stirling Albion 2. Falkirk 1. God damn it. Of all the games that Caley need to win, it's this one. It's this game. We need... Otherwise, apathy is just going to set in. And it's going to set in. It's already setting in with the fans. It's going to set in with the team. And it's just going to be a spiral of doom. Because you needed a win today for that fun to go up. Because I think as we talked earlier with McGarnagle about the financial situation, what is best for the club? Can it get to 200,000? If it does get to 200, what happens? Are you just stringing it along? We're stringing the club along until... so that Scott Gardner can keep taking the money out of the club. It's almost at £61,000 right now. £60,925 raised. God damn it. I was hopeful. I was mildly hopeful. I thought this Riley guy was going to get us some goals. McGarnacle, you said there would be 6 goals today. I can't remember what I said. It was going to be a loss. I did say actually we were going to lose. But I know nothing about football. Oh, Edinburgh City have a goal back. Well done, Edinburgh City. Oh, Kelty Hearts are back down to 4. Oh no, it is a 5. It is 5, right. Big Dunk, does he have to go? Problem is, can't get rid of him now, can you? Because we're not paying him anything. This is the thing, you know. How do you square this circle of this mess? It is an absolute mess that we're in. No manager's going to come in and try and help the club now. Did anyone win the Euro Millions last night? Because I think it was at 130 million or something. Would be quite good if, like, you know, like the way that Park Thistle went, where they had that fat guy from Glasgow. He won the Euro Millions and pumped a lot of money into the club. And he did. And look how well they've done. You know, even though after he died, because obviously the money stopped, but they've still continued to do really well. So that's what we need, is like a lottery winner to come in and just pump a lot of cash in. I think if there was an Indonesian Euro Millions lottery winner, we would have known about it by now. And the club and the team would have known about it too, saying, hey, we're going to put a lot of money into the team, so this game you're going to score some goals. But no, it's just all bad news, all doom and frickin' gloom. Come on, Caley, get a goal back. What are we at now? 32 minutes past. 74 and a half minutes on the clock. Let's have another ident. Fill some time.
Grab a beer and escape the worries of the world whilst listening to an uneducated idiot try and sound educated about League One football. The alternative ICTFC commentary, and it's live too.
Yes, we are live. Watching the results coming in this Saturday, the 5th of October. Next Saturday, we're going to go along to the Livingston Caley game. Is it worth going to? Is it worth going to? Do you know what I mean? Our last few results against Livingston have actually been really good. We've beaten them when they were in the Premier League. We had 2 cup games against them over the past couple of years, and we have won. Oh, God. So, yeah, I don't know if I'm going to go to that. But it could be the last time to see Caley Thistle play. I mean, that's where we're at right now. The last time you could see Caley Thistle play could be next week. Because the week after that, who have we got? Let's have a look. So Saturday the 19th, we've got Annan Athletic at home. I see Charlie Riley's been booked. That was 53 minutes. That was ages ago, so... Callum McLeod's playing. He's come on for Paul Allen. That's a good thing. He's actually a really good player, is Callum McLeod. I don't know why he doesn't start him. He's a young guy. He's... Anyway. I'm not the boss. 15 minutes to go in the Caley game. So yeah, so on the 19th of October we play Annan. And we may not even exist then if we can't. I mean, this is the thing, there's a bit of ambiguity around whether or not we need that £200,000 by the 16th of October or the end of the month. Some news articles were saying, I think the statement from Caley Thistle was... In fact, whilst I'm on Twitter, I'm just going to have a check to see if... Oh no, it's just all kind of moaning about the Rangers, talking about Caley Thistle again. Rubbish, that's all crap. Right, let's go. The board statement said that let's have a look. So we need to find the money. So I'm on Twitter right now having a look at the statement from Panoff, or whatever his name is, who's no longer there. Where are we? Right, it is this Wednesday, the 16th of October. Jeebus Creebus. Unless the appeal can raise £200,000 immediately, and certainly by Wednesday, the 16th of October, the administration is inevitable because the club would be insolvent. So Caley Thistle runs out of money on the 16th of October. $11 days we have to raise that money before the club becomes insolvent. £140,000 we have to raise. Because what's happened is that all the die-hard fans have put money in. And then what will happen is maybe today, the secondary lot of fans will have put some money in as well. And then what's going to happen now is we're not going to win anything today. We're going to lose. No one's going to put any money in if we lose. This is essentially the sound of the death of a club. I've got this sound, this sums us up. Oh man, so funny. In my own mind. We're at 30 minutes after, so we've got about 13 minutes to go on this first and probably only Inverness ICTFC, or this alternative ICTFC commentary. Let's go through the scores, shall we? Oh, in fact, nuts to the scores. I've got another damn promo to play here.
Is he on another beer break? He's going to be smashed by full time. Beer break number 3.
Tis actually beer break number 4. I don't think I'm going to get to beer break number 5 at this rate. I need to drink faster. Drowning Sorrows. We are drowning sorrows right now. It is the death of a club. I know, we need a win today. We needed a win, didn't we? But it's just not going to happen, is it? Not going to happen today. What happens if we go under? Like, completely disappear? What do we do? What do the fans do? You find a new team? That's nuts. You can't just kind of up and find someone else to support if your club sees... Oh, I suppose you have to. What choice have you got? What'd you do? What choice have you got? Yep, hitting the microphone with my beer there. Apologies. There was talk of an Inverness Thistle revival as well, so that would be kind of cool. There's also this Clach na Cudden. Mon the Clach. Wonder how Clach are getting on. Should we have a look at that? Why not? It just kills some time, doesn't it? Before full time. I don't think actually we can get to that result. Let's have a look, see if we can get onto it through. They're in the Highland League, aren't they? Do they do live scores in the Highland League? Oh, the BBC do it. Okay, here we go. Clachnacurran are winning 4-0 against Rothes. Get up, you Rothes. That's good. Quite pleased with that. Fraser beating Keith 4-0. Unlucky Keith. Isn't it funny to have a football team named after a person? Although it's not, but it's named after a town. But it's like a person's first name. It's like having a club called David. Huntley 2, David 0. Or what happens if you have two first name teams, for like person first name teams versus each other? Steve versus Paul. Steve 2, Paul 0. Let's have a hunt through the scores and see if there's anything frickin' happening. Back to League One. Aloha Athletic 0, Cove Rangers 2. So Aloha aren't going to put the big baldy guy on to score some goals. Have they done that already? I don't know. Let's have a look. Let's see. Is big baldy guy come on? They haven't made a change. Oh, they have. They have. I wonder if it's Kay Thompson. I wonder if he is the big baldy guy. Let's have a look. Nah, it's not him. Where were we? So, yeah, Athletic 1, Montrose 0. Arbroath smoky, fish-smelling scumbags 1. Caley Thistle 0. Dumbarton 1. Stenhousemuir 3. Queen of the South 1. Kelty Hearts 5. What's the next one? In the Scottish Prem, there's been a few more goals. Dundee 2, Kilmarnock 0. Hibs are getting beat by Motherwell. 2-1 to the Motherwell. St Mirren 0, Dundee United 1. In the League 2, East Fife have got 3 against Bonnyrigg Rose. Spartans Clyde still 1-1. Edinburgh City 1, Stranraer 1. Peterhead are losing to Elgin City, sorry. East Fife. Stirling Albion 2, Fourth athletic one. I know there's like a joyous crowd sound effect in the background. It's not very joyous right now, because Super Caley ain't going ballistic, and certainly are atrocious. I spent a whole day making these jingles up.
If you want to see my boobs, keep listening to the alternative ICT FC commentary. I'll show you after. I promise.
Maybe. Maybe. We are now 3 minutes from full time. Arbroath have beaten us 1-0. We actually need a miracle. We need a miracle now. Cameron Ferguson is now on for Billy Mackay. Charlie Riley's off, so he has done nothing. Adam Brooks is on. Brooksy, yeah, he's brilliant. He's great at kicking the ball, and it, like, he can get it like either side of the post and above the crossbar. He's magic at that. Cameron Ferguson. Slight bit of nepotism there. God damn it. At least Falkirk are winning and they're beating Ayr. I'm happy with that. You know? A few more minutes to go until full time. Well, that says full time there. But not in our game, in the Caley game. In fact, we've got 2 more minutes to go, so we'll have to whiz that tape back 2 minutes. Let's see if that's possible. Oh, we can do. Oh, there you are. Look at that. Whizzed it back 2 minutes.
What is the charge? Eating a meal? A succulent Chinese meal?
You're listening to the alternative ICTFC commentary.
Gentlemen, this is Democracy Manifest.
Arbroath 1, Inverness Caley Thistle 0. Nil point. What's the French? According to your scoreboard, it's still 0-0. Oh, crap. I can't be arsed changing it. What's the point? Do you know what I mean? Let's change the damn thing. It is now a 1. Thank you for the update, McGarnagle. I know I should have done that earlier, but it's just can't be bothered. 1-0 to Arbroath. And my frickin' table stopped working on the site too. A few more minutes to go. To the certain death of Inverness Caledonian Thistle. What's it been? 25 years? Is that right? 25, 26 years. We did go to the first game at the Caley Park, where they decided to build the main stand facing the Great Glen. Smart move. Prevailing wind comes from the west, so you got frozen. I think that the idea was that you'd be facing the sun and it would warm you up, but, you know, don't get the sun in Inverness, especially during the winter. And then we're now into extra time now, 30 seconds. Oh, well. This totally sucks. Can the GoFundMe page go negative? Can people take their money back out once you put it in? It's still at £60,945. Nobody has put any more money in. I can't see anyone putting any more cash in for this next week. I now believe that Livingston game might be our last proper game. So, I don't think I actually went to the first Caley game because that was at Caley Park, which was down, what's that road called towards where B&Q used to be? It was down there. But I went to the first game at Caley Park down at the dump. So, it would be quite fitting if I went to Caley's last game at Livingston before we melt down to insignificance. Oh my goodness. Right, let's have a quick look on Twitter to see what's happening, see if there's anything there. I think that basically it's all it's going to be is bad news, ICTFC. It's all doom and gloom. Wow, some pretty choice language as well. On the there, yeah, it's all doom and gloom, nothing positive at all. I don't know how many minutes we're going to play of time added on. Full time. Red card, actually, sorry. Spartans 1, Clyde 1 full time. There was a red card there just popped up in the Caley game. Arbroath have a red card. Maybe that's a penalty. I don't know. Is it? Well, let's see. Come on. What's happening? What's happening? I'm kind of hopeful that basically that we're pressing and that maybe one of them has done something stupid. So someone in Arbroath has been sent off. We're at 90 minutes and 3 minutes in time added on. Keith Watson has a yellow card. He's the only Arbroath yellow card there is. Let's have a look. In fact, no. It's actually Liam Callahan who has the red. Does that mean that we have a pen, maybe? Hopeful. Come on. Any news is good news. Because it can't get much worse than this. Right, nothing's popped up. Red card, yes, Keith Watson. We figured that out on by Arbroath. Oh, we've run out of sound effect. Oh my goodness. It's like running out of team. And we have run out of team a wee bit, haven't we? So I'm going to whiz this back a wee bit just till we figure out what the hell's going on with this Caley game. Because we're still going. Come on. What's the story? It can't be a pen, so we're 4 minutes in. Nothing's been mentioned. Just waiting for that final bullet. Come on, just pull the frickin' trigger, ref, and end this game. And end our season. Come on. 90 minutes, 4 minutes in. Bet comes up, pen saved. Cameron Ferguson. I won't read that. So it's a message that popped up on Twitter. Not a good look, that, is it? The whole Cameron Ferguson thing, is it? Dad runs the club. If he scores a goal, fine. But he hasn't scored any yet, has he? 95 minutes in. 95 and a half minutes in. We are going into some mega extra time. Keith Watson is shown a yellow card. The second yellow card. Arbroath go down. Yes, we know that. But I was kind of hoping that would have happened in the box, but it's not. Still 1-0. Literally the seconds, watching the seconds fall away of our club's life right now. It is ticking away, literally 96 minutes and 10 seconds, 11, 12, 13, each second. We are frickin' doomed. Right, whilst we're waiting for this to end, let's just go through the scores one last time, because nothing's going to change here. In the championship here, Dronian's got to go back against Dunfermline, so it's 1-1 there. Full-time Falkirk 2, Ayr United 0, unlucky Ayr. Greenock Morton 2, Wraith Rovers 0, Partick Thistle 0, Livingston 0. Queen's Park 1, Hamilton 1. Clarkson and Curran 1, 4-0 result. In the relegation playoff now. Well, it's not full time yet. Still could get that equaliser. In League One, back to League One. It's saying full time now. How is that saying full time? But live score isn't saying full time. Live score is still going on. Aloha Athletics 0, Cove Rangers 2, Annan 1, Montrose 1. It says full-time Arbroath 1, Inverness 0, but I've got live scores still going on here. How's that possible? 8 minutes it's saying, so BBC, you're lying. There's a surprise. Dumbarton 1, Stenhousemuir 3, Queens 1, Kelty Hearts 5. Right, that's now 8 minutes of time added on, which is what they said, and we still can't even score, even with a man down. Oh my god. We're still playing though. Still going according to this. The BBC just assumes that we've lost. Imagine we get a goal. Chances of that. Chances are nil. We're still going. 90 minutes, 98 minutes, 20 seconds. Come on, ref. Put us out of our misery. Enough is enough. Time's up. Dunk's out is what Owen's saying on Twitter. I think he knows. That's why he went for the kind of... He went for the money thing. We have to get rid of him. But then who's going to come in and take over? No one. Nine minutes in to extra time added on. There's a whistle. Is that full time or not? Ah, yes it is.
Guys, this is Ryan Reynolds. On a Saturday afternoon, there's nothing better than listening to the alternative ICTFC commentary.
Don't know about that, because it's been pretty rubbish, because we lost. We are doomed. We're done. So, what we're going to do for their post-match chat... It's the only thing we can do, and that's have a wee hunt through Twitter to see what's been said by the fans. And there's lots coming in right now. Tons of messages. Quite rightly so. These results with the squad available are shambolic, to say the least. The best squad in the division by a long way, and unable to win a game or score goals. Horrendous. says Martin Suth 28. Alistair Gray says, don't care that he's not getting paid. Big Dunk is the reason we were relegated last season, and he is the main reason we have been so poor this season. His tactics and subs make no sense. He needs to go. David Irwin has said, don't think the manager can make these boys score. They create enough chances. That's with a lad that's claimed the great Winus record. Exactly, yeah. Billy Mackay, what's the frickin' story? Why hasn't he got any goals? Why is he there? Why is he still there? It's weird. His job is to score goals, and he's not scoring any goals. Right, I'm gonna have another beer. Let's get beer break number what? It's actually beer break number 5. So, hang on. Let's get this. Because I made this, I need to play it.
Yay, it's another beer break on the alternative ICTFC commentary. Make mine a pint, please. Beer break number 4.
Beer break number... In fact, do you know what? What we need to do is get up to date, actually, so get this right.
It's time for a beer break on the alternative ICTFC commentary. Beer break number 5.
It is beer break number 5 now. We need to drown our sorrows. Because this totally sucks. Right, so we're going through Twitter just to see what everyone's saying. Bano. Loudest Caley fan there is. What's he saying? Big Dunk saying to the BBC that he would do anything to help us. Why is he in our dugout? That's a valid point, Bano. But this is it. If we haven't got a board, who's in charge? Who's actually in charge? Who's, you know what I mean? No one can be in charge right now. Sorry, doing a wee refresh. Let's have a look. Any more news? Let's see. At least Clach won. That's true. Big Dunk wants to help the club. Would have been more use walking than going without a wage. We're absolutely F-worded it. Whether we avoid admin or not. After voluntary redundancy, after voluntary renouncing his pay, maybe Dunk should now like to renounce his role as manager. From Alan Savage is King. Maybe. We like that. Don't think the manager can make these boys score. Oh, we've read that already, so alright. Enough is enough. Time's up for Dunk. F off, you lanky twat. We are getting relegated. Fair enough. Working for free is admirable, but pointless if you're effing shit at your job. Sack the effing board once more and bring Dunk and his fraud of a... Oh, right, let's leave that one. Oh well. We're screwed. I think this is probably the only ICTFC commentary ever. I've had fun anyway. I managed to drink some beer and tried to keep on top of the scores as they came in, and the scores were horrendous. Ayr United lost. I'm quite happy about that. Right, as the ICTFC, what should we say? What should we say about this? Because I'm going to post something. Right, I'm done. That's been fun. There can't be any more of these because if there's something I've not played yet. Hang on a minute. Let's just do this, because I had this ready.
News just in. The alternative ICTFC commentary is as awesome as the independent Republic of Scotland. Mon the ICT.
I think I had played out, and there's also this
one.
one.
The alternative ICTFC commentary, more exciting than taking a much-needed smelly jobby. Do I really have to say jobby?
Is that how we want to finish it? With that? Or, do you know what? It's this one. This is the best one.
You're listening to the alternative.
No, it's not that one. It's not that one. It's this one here. Hang on.
And it's live too.
This is the final. I put so much work into this.
Hey guys, this is Ryan Reynolds. On a Saturday afternoon, there's nothing better than listening to the alternative ICTFC commentary.
We're doomed. And